That is absolutely hilarious. Y'all ever fuck up so bad you stop streaming? Absolutely, completely wonderful. Okay, so what desk am I meant to go on for that again? That might be 434s. Okay, now let's hope that I remember what numbers are, because if... Oh! The new content door is back. Turn to the Stanley Parable History. What are we going here? Oh, so I can just return if I want to. Not at this moment now, but thank you for the opportunity. Anyway, so... 434's desk. Not that way. That's the 2 doors. That's definitely wrong. Numbers are not my forte. Alright. Neither are letters, I'd like to note. I don't think I have a forte. Okay, so
no matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh, I almost got there. Ah. Now I'm free. Wait. I'm supposed to go on this one, actually. How would I get to the one that... I got this. I can do this. I am so slay. I am so amazing. And if I keep saying these things, eventually they will be so true. I will effectively gaslight myself. Watch me. Aha! I have somewhat succeeded. Hello, balloons. Now, how do I get to the window? Crouching required? I forget. I haven't done this in a while. Haha! Success! And now I need to crouch to get out of here.
At first, Stanley assumed he had broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along.
How clever!
He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
It is!
Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in?
I sure do love the use of the color
I'm
white.
over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yeah, sick enough.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want.
No, thank you.
Right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them
my head's hurting from shaking it too many times.
I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own
I have no desires. I just like pissing you off.
So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Sounds fun. Bet you break before I do.
There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly.
Good to know.
What Stanley liked most was buttons.
This is a great
He pushed them
poem.
like some kind of glutton.
Yeah, that's a good point. It feels like... This feels like the way that you would read a Dr. Seuss book, the way that he's saying it.
Had long ceased to function, which is why he is in this parable.
His existence quite terrible.
Quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. Yes. You too will become quite unbearable.
Look, there's guitar in the background. I think this is actually a song. Okay, let me turn my volume. Yep, there's guitar. Oops. Well, I said you'll break before I do. The first time that I played this game, I stayed in the broom closet for an entire hour. Of course, that time, it didn't work out for me, the fact that I stayed in the broom closet for an entire hour, considering that got me nothing, but, you know. This just means that you'll break before I do. I totally don't have the fact that I'm streaming to also consider. Oh boy, Broom Closet is great, but not sure about that. Yeah, I was just like scrolling on my phone whilst looking over the screen occasionally going, hey, do something. You know, actually, speaking of things, I realize now that pausing the game actually would cause it to not function, so never mind. Now is not a good time to go through all the settings. Okay, fine, I'll reset. To be fair, I just really prefer dark themes in my computer, okay?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So apparently I can go through a vent in the warehouse. So that's our next option here. Because I tried that the first time that I played here, and I could not for the life of me find said event. So let's hope I will do slightly better this time. I want right door.
When Stanley came to a set of two open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I assume
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire.
Place where you would go for confusion ending.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
Okay,
but
this
eager
way?
to get back to business,
After the employer
Stanley
round,
took
you
the
go straight
first
for it.
open door on his left.
Oh yeah, there is also the option of no. I'll get that next.
And so he
okay, there's
detoured
supposed
through
to
the
be a
maintenance
vent here.
section, walked straight ahead to the opposite
if
door,
I'm getting this
and
correct.
got back on track.
If I properly understand it. No, I am not understanding it all. I got confused. You know what? Since we're here. Yeah, I realize that now. But, you know, if we're here, I'd like to meet our friend. I'd like to see the adventure line again, because I will take any good chance to see the adventure line. I love that little guy.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
Listen, I may be a defiant little shit, but give me a cool little line with some funny music, and I'll follow that thing all day. One speed go over here.
Oh, no.
Close the door in my
no,
face.
it's to the right, my
go
mistake.
here and close the door in my face.
No, not the right. Why would I have
Going
ever
to
said it was to the
refill
right?
my water
What
whilst
was
he
I thinking?
deliberates.
It's clearly... Oh dear,
That was
would
such
you hold
a
on for a minute, please?
unnecessarily fancy way to say that. Whilst he
Now,
deliberates.
let's see, we went down right, left, down, left, right. Yeah,
Right, left,
okay,
up,
okay,
down.
Yes. I've got
Clearly,
it now.
it's-
This story is
How do
absolutely
we turn on my code go
definitely
again?
this
So
way.
left, right, up, down, start A. Right? I'm pretty sure that's wrong. I'm clearly not a true gamer. Oh no! Spoilers.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Of course.
Okay.
I will avert my eyes, despite the fact that I've clearly seen this before.
Oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Yeah, I realize now that I actually have gone through the vent, but I didn't think of it as a vent, so...
All of his co-workers
I
were
mean, fun,
gone. What could it mean?
Wait, what would happen if I went through
Stanley
the window
decided
now?
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
Is that fuck
memo.
with confusion, I think? I want to see what happens. Because, like... I don't know. Like, the whole point of the confusion... I don't know, well, like, I go back there and it just will be fucking with doors. Please, please. I had an easier time last time, please. Can you tell I'm bad at... I almost called this parkour. That's like how sometimes I can't handle spice so much that I call things that aren't spicy, spicy. It's like I'm so bad at parkour that this is parkour for me. Okay, it appears that perhaps I just can't do this right now, so that's how they circumvented that. I mean, fair. I can respect that. It's okay, I'm the same way.
Wait.
I want this door.
No.
I want to go to this one immediately.
I swear, I definitely restarted the game.
I will
over,
crawl
completely
under
fresh.
chair.
Everything should be... Oh, did something change?
Don't mind me, I'm just chilling.
Did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
Nope.
Did you move the story somewhere or...
Yeah, I took the story and I ate it,
Why am I asking
actually.
you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
I went
It was right
nom
here just a
nom
minute
nom,
ago.
and it was so
I'm
tasty.
sure that it's here somewhere.
It was the tastiest story I have ever
It's
tasted.
an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
There. And I can pretend that I totally went through this door. Inner guilt. Everyone knows what you just did. They're just holding back to let you torture yourself. I hate that sign. God, I hate that sign. No. No, thank you. No, shut up. Oh, I've come back around.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you
Someone's
there definitely
impatient.
was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
Oh.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting
I got
over
him back
and
where I
over
was
again.
before. Yeah, there's
it's got to
the
be better than this.
sign.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Oh, alright. I might take a break for a snack soon. I'm starting to get a bit hungry. We have some chocolate Charlies. They are delicious. We just got some new ones. Oh my god.
All of his
I wish they were a
coworkers
seasonal
gone.
thing. They only sell them
What did it
around
mean?
Easter and Christmas, which
Stanley
is
decided to go
a
to the
weird
meeting
2
room.
holidays to
Perhaps
sell them
he had
around.
simply missed a memo.
Like, I've never known of them as like a Christmas tradition or anything, so I don't get it. It's not like it's eggnog or what have you, but whatever.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong.
Well,
it's possible
time
the
to start
story is
barreling into the
back
wall
where we
and
just came from.
denting it with my
Why
head
don't we go back
after
the
enough
other
tries.
direction and see if we missed anything?
Or we could do that. That's also an option. Anyways, I was talking about chocolate Charlies, which are, it's like they have a chocolate covering on the outside, and they've got some peanuts in, and they've got a marshmallow
I knew
center.
we'd missed something.
And
the
they are
story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind.
Yeah,
not the story.
looks very story.
Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Ooh. But
Now this...
I still,
I'll
I
be
feel like
honest, I
this
don't
just
recognize
hurts
this place
me.
at all.
Like, there's
Is
so
this the
much
story?
detail here.
I don't
Which
think so.
obviously is a cool
I
thing.
can't quite recall,
God,
but
my
I
eyes.
believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Yeah, sounds
Do you
right.
remember, Stanley? Well, do you
I
know
like
what?
the boarded up
Since
windows
I've
here.
completely forgotten what we were supposed
Why
to be
are they
doing,
boarded up?
how about
That
this?
window, those
you
2 windows are.
win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off.
Oh wait,
So,
the place,
good job.
the spot where we came from is gone. Unless we came in through this window.
No,
Which
I don't feel right
I wouldn't
about
exactly
this at
put
all.
past Stanley.
We both
but
know
I don't
you
think I
didn't
did.
put in any actual work for that win. Some people win
thing.
fair and square, and this was not one of those
Yeah.
situations.
They're a little barcode
Okay?
though.
I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might
I
happen this
second that
time.
notion.
I have to restart. All right, I've got a solution.
Yay!
This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
You know, I was telling one of my friends about this the other day, and I was
See?
like, and it plays
The
fun
line
music,
knows
and
where the story
she was like,
is.
oh,
It's over
so
in
does it
this
stop playing the
direction.
music when you go
Onward,
off of it? That's
Stanley,
pretty cool.
to
And I'm like,
destiny.
I don't know, I've never tried
Nope.
that once in my
Here's a
life.
thought. Wouldn't wherever
I've
we
never
end
even
up
thought
be
to
our
not follow the
destination,
line,
even
okay?
if there's no story there? Or to put
This
it
is
another
just
way,
fun.
is the story
Whee!
of no destination
Look at his
still a
little
story?
wiggles.
Simply by the act of
And then we
moving forward,
whoosh.
are we implying a journey such that a
Listen,
destination
I think I love
is
this line
inevitably
more than I love
conjured
the
into
vast
being
majority of my
via
family.
the very
All right?
manifestation
I just do.
of the nature of life itself? Whoa, 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 whoa,
Look at
whoa.
its little
Hang on.
jumps.
That got a bit weird back there.
Whee!
Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what?
Oh, it's
I
fine.
think
You've
what
said
we need
stupider
right
things.
now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
In fact, you're going to say stupider things later on in this run. Oh, music! fuck? Oh yeah, I forget it does that.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
I am studying
Make
it.
sure you study
So
it
close.
closely and
It has
remember
dirt.
it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Don't worry, I'll even take a screenshot of it.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story?
I think the line's just having a good
No,
old
not
time,
again,
which
Line.
you
How
should
could you
be
have done
doing.
this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything
Wait,
we've
how
been
the
through...
line loop back at itself? It's kind of
I can't take this
ended
anymore. To hell
here.
with it. Restart.
Also, this is your to ask me. Anyways. Oh, it says the Stanley Parable 3 adventure line now. Oh, that's fun.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people,
what have
right?
you ever done for
Why
the
can't we
adventure
make
line
up
mean,
our
huh?
own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction? Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging
so
a new
exciting.
path, a new story.
This is
Well, it
the
could be
exact
anything.
same thing we were doing
What do you
before the
want
line,
our
buddy.
story to be? Go wild. Use your
I'd like the line to
imagination.
be in it.
Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
And I would also like pink fluffy unicorns dancing on
no,
rainbows.
not you again.
Oh, the line's back.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No
I'd like
lines
to
or
veto that
monitor
veto.
rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Oh, I am acknowledging it so very much. This is a little bit less fun without the music. Oh, bye-bye, line.
A choice.
Here's
We
what I
get
was
to
talking
make a
about, where
decision.
he says
From
something
here, the
significantly
story is in
stupider than what
our
he said back there.
control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
You know, if this were yellow, it'd be functionally the same
that each
sequence.
door
But
has
anyways,
to
this is
lead
it.
somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley. Our destiny.
That's bull
awaits.
because he says, let's ask, is the door on the right one to take? You've given no evidence, but he's like, it's clearly yes. And also, that's not how doors work. It's one door. See, the counter-inverted door, it's the same door, buddy. It's the same door.
Hold on,
There's a
what's
lot
this?
of doors in your store. You should know how they work by now.
The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this
Who
is?
doesn't normally go after
It's all
this?
one
So,
giant ending.
I online again.
And we're supposed to
When we find the
restart
schedule,
the
he
game
restarts the
eight
game, and forgets about all
times?
previous resets. And we're
That's really
supposed to
how
play the
all
story,
this
but be
goes?
prevented. I mean, I can't disagree that taking the right door is the
time?
right decision.
So now, according
say
to
so.
the schedule, I restart again. Then what?
Unable to
Am I
go
just
anywhere or
supposed
do
to
anything. The
forget?
game restarts on its
Well, what if I don't
own.
want to
Find the line
forget?
again. Begin following the
My
line.
mind
Find an
goes
identical
blank
replica
simply
of the
because
office
it's
that has
written here
been
on this
deteriorating. Attempt to
thing.
make up a story here.
Wall.
Narrator restarts the game.
Well,
there is no longer an
you
office.
consulted
So the
me.
black space.
Why don't
Wander
I
in the
get to
blackness.
decide?
Find a bookstore.
Why don't
Get
I
bored and
get a
leave.
say in all of
Narrator
this?
restarts
Is it
the
really-
game. Narrator is gone. After a
it
long
can't be.
time, Stanley
I
dies.
don't want it to be.
I wanna see the
don't
full
want
non-broken
game to
confusion
keep
ending.
restarting.
Me too.
I don't want to forget
Actually.
what's going on. I don't want to be trapped
There's even a
like this.
bookstore.
I
See?
won't
A
restart the game. I
bookstore.
won't do it. I won't do it. I won't
I wonder
do
if there's
it.
like a fan fiction someone's made of
And the
that.
timer
I'm sure there is
stopped?
somewhere. Or a mod.
Does that mean
Or both.
Did we do
Possibly
it?
both.
Did we break the cycle? The whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we
What did
even
make this
know?
schedule?
Well,
Did the
someone
dude
come
that
for us.
we talked to at the
Did
beginning?
something happen?
Seems like the kind of thing they do.
So,
I mean, they say that they just do
Okay.
the settings, but, you know.
I guess now we just wait. You know,
Yep, I'll take
I
a seat in
suppose
this chair.
some way that this is a kind
This
of
is
story.
how you
Wouldn't
sit in
agree?
chairs. You look
I'm
at
not
the
quite
seat.
sure if we're in the
And just
destination
pretend.
or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
Give me a moment.
In the meantime,
I'm going to go ahead and get up and stretch during this loading screen, which is loading very fast, so perhaps past the loading screen. The model will be mad at me for doing this, so let me go ahead and shut off my camera. So it'll just go back to default, which will look weird. My apologies. Oh good, the loading screen's decided to pause for me. Oh, screw you too, buddy. Fine. Fuck up the second that I mentioned that. Whatever. Alright. Now let's go
all
ahead and
his
choose
co-workers
no
were
from
gone.
earlier.
What could it mean?
And then I'll
Stanley
look through my
decided to go
list
to the
of
meeting room.
ideas.
Perhaps he
Oh,
had
I got up
simply
on the
missed a
computer.
memo.
Or on the
No
desk.
matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't
And I
find a
fell.
trace of his co-workers.
Let me up. Let me up. Fuck. I fell. I feel like this is definitely where my lack of skills at parkour is showing. Okay. Damn it. My friends used to always try to get me to play Roblox obbies back when like Roblox was first popular, and I did not do well at them. They always had to like wait behind for me. We've done the same thing in Minecraft a few times with different. Are they called obbies in Minecraft as well? I'm not sure. Frick, you frack me gently with a chainsaw, I suppose. I kinda openly said fuck not that long ago, and here I say frickety frack. Yes, success. And we've made it back.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the
Don't mind
map
that.
until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful
Wow,
and
you
witty
have such
commentary
insightful and
into
witty
the nature of
commentary
video
the nature
game
of video game structure
and its
examination of structural narrative tropes. This is truly
So,
amazing.
now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why
So
don't we
unique.
take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this
That
gag
was not
yet?
on purpose. No, it's so
Then in
cool.
that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have
My answer is
happened
no.
if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't
That
brought up the
is
issue in the
10
first place.
times funnier
Oh, now
when I
think
did
about
when
it.
I clicked yes
Would it be
first.
worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this
Oh,
is
trust
rich.
me, I've done that a
Perhaps
lot
you
of
just
this game.
played the other option, and now you've come
Oh.
to see what happens in this one. So,
Yeah, it's that.
what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other options so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever.
What if I
Cheers.
click yes now? Cheers. Cheers for what? Anyways, I guess we'll go ahead and restart. So, we've learned. I don't know what happens when you go through that. Oh, right, I do remember. Okay. So now pretty much the only endings I haven't gotten are Bottom of the Mind Control Room, Serious Ending, and Art Ending, which all takes some amount of
All
skill.
of his co-workers were gone.
Although,
What
it's
could it
debatable
mean?
how much skill it
Stanley
takes to
decided to go
just
to the meeting room.
you know.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
play. It's less that it takes skill for the art ending of playing that game for 4 hours on end, and it's more that it takes a certain level
When
of
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his
interest.
left.
You know, if I ever go for that Tuesday play Stanley Parable for a whole Tuesday achievement, I'll do it, okay? But until then, that ain't happening. Bottom the mind control, meanwhile, requires some sort of glitch, which I'll see how you do it. I might be able to function it. So climb on top of any of the various props on the first 2 suspended platforms and walk over the protective railing into the pit below. Also get this by clipping through the elevator wall corruption. Oh, so I just have to climb on some stuff. And I totally didn't just prove that I'm bad at that. No.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office,
Would it be quicker
Stanley
to do
was
it
once
now
again
and listen to the
stunned
jazz,
to discover not
or-
an indication of any human life.
I'll just wait till he
Shocked,
says it.
unraveled,
I think the
Stanley
jazz
wondered
takes
in
a while.
disbelief who orchestrated this.
Also,
what dark secret
it's
was
not
being
jazz,
held from him?
it's new age
What
music.
he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been
You know what,
keeping
here, what if I
from
just-
him. And so the boss had
Crap, I did
assigned
it wrong.
an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He
I
stepped
realize
into
I
the
said
newly
talent when there's
opened
also the
passageway.
serious ending, which just requires cheating, but I haven't figured out how to pull up the thing that I'm supposed to type into yet, and last time I tried that, it ended stream, so I'm not sure how much I want to do that again. But I will be hungry. So do I have to go ahead?
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a
So I
stirring
wanna-
of emotion in
so
his
this would be-
chest, as though he
Serious
felt
Ending is
more
only on
free to
2013
think for
version,
himself,
unfortunately.
to
You can only see the room in the
question
memory
his
zone
journey.
in
Why did
UD.
he feel this now?
Really?
When for years it
Interesting.
had never occurred to him. This
So that would
question
explain why I
not
couldn't
go
get it, though.
unanswered for long.
Alright. I will mentally check that off my possibilities here. And close that tab. Which leaves art, which not happening. And what we're doing right here. And then I think I'll go ahead and take a
Stanley
break,
walked straight ahead
get
through
some
the large door
something
that
to
read
eat,
Mind Control
and
Facility.
then pardon me, and then go through Sims 4 because I've got an idea for a future video, so I want to fuck around with the mold zombies to see if they'll work out for what I want. I don't know if they've got an official name yet. Oh. Actually, I just got a message telling me that I'm going to have to leave this place in a while, so no Sims 4 today. Now then. Any of the various... Okay, so anywhere on the first 2 things. So I just want to climb on top of one of these and get off. Okay? Clearly, Stanley is not the most athletic. Aha! Damn it. So close. Okay. And now button. Also remember the bucket version of this. Oh, good point. Can you get a bucket? Oh, wait, yeah, because you can go back before. Aha! Success! Ha-ha! Go me.
You've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Welcome. You see, back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And
What
you're
did you
all
expect?
very,
You
very
made a game,
clever.
that
Good
was
for
all.
you. Anyway, when it came time to update the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours, so here you go. New content. You can call it
New
the
content!
bottom of the mind control room ending, if that enhances your perception of the value of these updates. Isn't that what you
What
crave?
if it doesn't?
New
Then what do I call it?
content? Always more
I always
content,
crave
more
new content.
content, more. And I'm here to give it to you. I'm here to
Thank
make
you.
it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game with secrets and Easter eggs. How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for this section.
Ooh.
You won't hear it anywhere else in the game. It's a secret that's just for you.
I mean, if
That's
I
how
choose to
special
play
you
it,
are.
like,
We
on my
call
own,
this track
from the soundtrack.
Good job, you've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Well done.
A very catchy name. Okay, let me turn this up for me.
You did it. Good job.
It's not narrator singing. That's mildly unfortunate. Oh, wait.
3, 2, 1. Good job. You made it to the bottom of the mind control facility.
This feels like...
Jumped on the catwalk. You should have been careful. Should have been careful. It used to be a bug, but now it's an ending. Now it's an ending.
Sorry, this is absurd. This feels like the kind of song that you hear on, like
chase your dreams.
a crappy kid show, if I'm being honest.
Don't mean anything. Good job, you did it. 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 Good job.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that line. Railings don't mean anything. Love that. Yay! And then, like I said, I've got to go get a snack and, I guess, end stream. So, bucket version of that next time I stream, which should be next Tuesday, if I know what day it is today. Yes. The day after Christmas, so I don't know what the opposite of an eve is, but that. But yeah, should be that if nothing, shows up, I don't get in the hospital or what have you. That's always a possibility, But yeah, goodbye. Thank you for being here, actually. I noticed it's always fun to have a new person in chat. There we are. So, I don't think I know anyone who's online right now, so I suppose we'll just end. So, bye-bye. Have a good day.